Without God, life is meaningless and dark, and death is going to absolutely obliterate us, and there is no hope for the future. That is simply a fact of atheism, that it leaves you without hope, and it cripples your ability to live a hopeful, joyful life.
Throughout our history, mankind has done some terrible things, both to the planet and, more importantly, to each other. In the past, people have done some horrible things to their fellow man. We have made one another slaves. We have killed masses of other people through genocide. We have been in so many pointless wars. We have even risen walls of oppression to separate us over irrelevant things such as politics. However, throughout these terrible moments in our history, there is still a shimmer of hope. Even when the people in power try to convince one another that we should despise each other for being different, there have always been people that have looked beyond our differences and looked at one another's similarities. We are each part of the human condition. No matter what color your skin or what country you're from, we all feel, we all love, we all cry, we all share a connection through our common bond of humanity.
Without God, life is meaningless and dark, and death is going to absolutely obliterate us.
It seems to me that our species is finally beginning to get it. In recent history, we have decided to stand against the injustices of the world. In the last few centuries, slavery, which was commonplace for a long time, has almost been systematically eradicated. The global community is standing up to genocides and not letting them go unnoticed. People are beginning to realize that war is pointless and will not let wars continue without opposition. And those walls that have been built to divide us have now been torn down.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Without God, life is meaningless and dark, and death is going to absolutely obliterate us, and there is no hope for the future. That is simply a fact of atheism, that it leaves you without hope, and it cripples your ability to live a hopeful, joyful life.
God is not a necessity for us to find beauty or meaning or hope in life. I find great hope from the fact that we as a species is finally setting its differences aside, whether they be racial, ideological, or religious. We are finally beginning to understand what makes us human.
The old appeals to racial, sexual, religious chauvinism and to rabid nationalist fervor are beginning not to work. A new consciousness is developing which sees the Earth as a single organism and recognizes that an organism at war with itself is doomed. We are one planet.
Our species is making progress in the right direction. That alone gives me more hope than anything else ever could.